I'm on a stage decades ago talking about relationships and healthy relationships. And in the whole while, was miserable in a marriage. Like, I was
Yeah.
miserable. I wasn't even taking my own advice. It was so hard to live almost a double life until
Mm.
I chose to leave, and I chose myself and I chose my son. And you have to get on a stage when you're sick.
Right.
You have to get on a stage and leave your kids when they have big life events.
Mhm.
Um, when you miss family funerals, like, it is a sacrifice, but it's worth it. But it's just not always going to be easy, is what I would tell
Yeah.
little Lori. And I remember years ago when I worked at Georgia State, we hired a speaker. He was
Mhm.
$3,000. I remember this. It was 1993, and he was phenomenal. I wish I could remember his name.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he was cheesy. Like he'd get people up and lean on me, like shit I could never do. Like, I mean, it was like the cheese, but he could do it. Like,
Yeah.
there's just everybody's got an angle they can do. That wasn't never been mine. Like, I've never said, let's all stand up and lean on each other.
Uh-huh.
But I paid him in the end, and I was making like $24,000, at Georgia State,
Yeah.
and I'm giving him 3,000.
Yep.
And I remember he looked at me and he said, "I know you think this is a lot of money." I'm like, "It is a lot of money." He
Yeah.
goes, "You're not paying me for a speech." He said, "You're paying me to be away from my family."
Mm. Wow.
And then later I learned I'm also paying him he has to pay half of that to taxes. Like, I learned
Right.
the 1099 story later,
Yeah.
but it is a sacrifice of love and labor, and you have to love both.